Mighty morning. Wow. Yes, we are here. Sorry about that earlier attempt to get on. We weren't really that well, so I wanted to try again. So here we are. Again, welcome in. And Claudine, how's it going? It's been a while.
I know. I took a break. It felt good.
And this will be the last show this year
Yes.
for us.
Yes. Yes. Anne and I will be coming back on, I believe it's like, I think we said the 5th or the 6th, but I think I'm going to push it back another week. So,
Okay.
yeah, so we'll be back around the second week of January. Anne and I will be back going live on Monday, but we'll only be going live every other week. So
Oh.
I'm toning it down a little bit. I'm getting very busy, very, very busy. My clientele is growing really, really fast, very rapidly.
Loving that.
Yes, and I do enjoy it, but from the minute I wake up until the minute I lay my head down, I'm just going and going and going. So I'm really happy to see that what I'm seeing in my practice is that a lot of people are realizing that none of this is real, none of it. So bravo to that. People waking up and realizing that none of this reality is real. So uh, welcome to the show. I'm glad to be back. How's everyone doing out there? Hopefully, I can read your messages. I don't know. I usually have to go over to yours to see the messages that people put on here.
Yeah.
Do we have people in right now?
Nothing's popping up. No one's chatting yet. I'll have to check on the chats. Take a look at my YouTube because that's where the chats would be most. So
we don't have anyone in yet.
Yeah, we do have people in. Well, now it says no. So it's going back and forth. So
it's okay.
Hard to tell.
People come in as it's early.
And we haven't been here for a while, so they haven't been watching.
Yeah, we had a great audience last night on our live. I mean, the most we've ever had watching. So I guess it's kind of good to go away. It's been, you guys. It's been a really good year this past year. I kind of like to do some reflection. Today is we did title this show "Merry Everything"
or "Happy Everything"
or "Happy Everything"
celebration.
Shoot. See, there it goes. The phone's already starting. I'll have clients at the door.
Which is great.
Yeah.
That's the way we want it.
Yes.
And we do have more and more people coming in. So
it's been really good. And then if I do get a slow time, it's awesome because then I'm able to catch up on the things that I need to get caught up with running the business because I also run the back end too. So I do have an assistant though now, and it's working really nicely with my new assistant. I am just in love with her. She's amazing. She's learning really fast. She's a dear friend of mine from a very long time ago. She's actually one of the people who helped get cannabis or get our grow rights. She helped with the grow rights. She helped with getting medical cannabis legalized and everything else. So we've been dear friends for a while. So we have a history. She's been a great supporter of mine. So I guess I'll go ahead and get the legalities out of the way because we got to do this anyways, you guys. We're here for entertainment purposes only. What we say and what we talk about is from our own anecdotal evidence of what we've done to help people. We are not doctors. We are not nurses. We don't even really know much about the Western medical field. So, what we have to say, you can take it or leave it. We're not everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay. So we come with our bold perspectives and real life wisdom to the table. Together we explore healing, hidden truths, and the everyday challenges of being human. And that is what we do. And again, it's for entertainment purposes. And the reason why we have to say that is because of the rules of going live. So now we got all the fun stuff out of the way. How's it there? No comments yet?
I'm not sure if we're having problems with that.
Okay.
So I'm working on that now.
Kind of want to have more of an engagement type show on this today because I kind of just wanted to do some reflection on what we've done. Good morning. Yeah, it's showing up.
Okay.
Yeah,
The chat is popping up.
It's changed. This stream that we use has changed. They changed it since
Yeah.
the last time I've gone live. I don't even look at it. Even says on air right there.
Yes, yes.
It's so different.
And that happened to Scott last week because it told him that, hey, look, why is this here? It's like, because that lets you know that you're still on the air. So that helps, especially when it's remote,
Yeah,
that you see it.
I didn't see that. I had to go live on my phone yet last night because I forgot my computer. So that wasn't on there.
No.
So yeah, I get the full picture.
Well,
That
when
was really neat. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to do a recap on our Happy Everything show today. We do have our No Me's behind us. That is No Me Talk. I like
you can see yours.
happy
Yeah.
day. The words that I say and how I say this stuff is just what I call No Me Talk. And if anyone doesn't know what No Me's are, and then you can see the Christmas tree better on Julie's side.
Yeah, you've got the no me's, I've got the Christmas tree. So.
And they're actually, yeah.
And there's no me's on the Christmas tree too.
Yes. And Nomis are the keepers of the garden, the ground keepers. So they take care of the mycelium and the trees, the roots, and everything. So I just really enjoy them. I have Nomis and mushrooms all over my facility. But I guess I should probably talk a little bit about who I am. I am the creator of Elevated Bike, and I am an alternative medicine practitioner. And what I do is I help people transfer off of pharmaceuticals, street drugs, and alcohol onto plant-based medicine. And I am also a spiritual teacher, not of the new age spiritual stuff. I just kind of have my own spiritual teachings that that I've learned as I've gone through this journey that I've been on in the past 15 years. That's kind of when my awakening started, was about 15 years ago. And now I stand here with a little bit more understanding of my gifts and kind of what this is all about. But it changes all the time. My perspective changes constantly, as Julie will tell you, from the first time she met me until today, which we're going on 2 or 3 years.
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yeah, it was 1 year last year. So.
Okay. We're going on our 2-year anniversary, and I am not the same person I was 2 years ago, nor is she.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. So change is good. I do want to do a live on change that will be coming up on the new year because I do believe that change is a muscle that some of us can flex and some of us can't. So that will be a discussion we'll be having on one of our lives. But I just kind of wanted to ask Julie, what was your favorite subject that we talked about in this past year? Because we did a lot.
Oh, yes. We talked about a lot of
I
things.
give out a lot of good information. So.
Yes. I can't even. I mean, a year ago, we were talking about Amanita muscaria, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I learned a lot then. But now, this year is just, it's been nonstop new things. We've talked about, it's hard to tell which one was which year, you know.
I'll let you know.
Well, one of the first one was make your kitchen your pharmacy.
Yeah, that was our very first show. Yeah, that one
okay.
you that one really sunk in with you.
Yeah,
because you talk about that a lot.
Yeah, I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
But this year is, I think, about many times to bring in the redox before detox. That made a whole lot of sense to me because I was hearing people talk about oxygenating the blood and all that. And I had read multiple articles saying that oxygenating the blood caused rust in the pipes, meaning your veins. The redox, removing or reducing oxygen in the bloodstream, that meant so much to me.
Yeah, oxidative stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yes, you did. I remember when we did that live. Your whole you just lit up. You're like, oh, and it just
Finally that
resonated.
day.
It
Yes.
resonated. You go back and look at it, and you can just see her to be like, oh my gosh. You can just see her connecting these dots, along with me too. I'm learning too with this. I do plan to become a master detoxer of all levels of detoxing, just not inside the body, but on the outside of the body. We're going to talk detoxing in another way today. I will continue this. My lives will be continued to be about detoxing. We it is a must if in spirituality. It really is to me in my spirituality that I teach. Okay, if I do not teach your normal mainstream um, type spirituality that's out there,
I didn't know there was a mainstream.
or not mainstream, but gosh, what do you new age spirituality
Yeah,
and
I'm not
modern
into
day
that.
spirituality? That's what
No,
not
yeah.
mainstream, modern day
I'm
spirituality.
not into that either. Definitely not.
Yes, we very much so were when we met. But 2 years
Yes.
later, we're like, that's not spirituality to us. We
No,
have a
no.
whole different experience with it. Um,
She's got all
yeah,
these
she's
notes up.
got, yeah, we got the, yeah, so the redox to detox is extremely important. And that was a very important live that we did. And I will not stop talking about it. If you come and have a consultation with me for detoxing, we go over all of that. And that means that your cells are electrically charging, are charged and oxygenated and hydrated. That is what that means. So, it's very important to do the redox to detox, because if you don't, it's fine. You can go ahead and go on YouTube, go on TikTok, where they're trying to sell all of these detoxes. And what's going to happen is you might get a worm out, you might get something out, but you're not going to get it all out. You're not going to get the biofilm, and your body's going to reabsorb it, and you're going to end up with a disease. So these are things that I'm talking about.
Right, but let's go back to you're going to end up with the disease because of the toxicity from
Mm-hmm.
the critters.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. And so the redox to detox is extremely important. And then that leads into another one of my favorite lives we did was clearing the pathogens, the pathways. And another one of my favorite shows was the one that we just recently did, and that was the PSYOPs one.
PSYOPs.
When we were talking about all different PSYOPs, like
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened
Okay.
in Australia before.
Oh, what we were talking about.
PSYOPs. Those are all PSYOPs.
Oh, okay.
PSYOPs. Remember that? I don't even remember. That was one of my favorite ones.
Okay. Oh, yes. But what happened in, yes, Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a PSYOP. That's something that they, it's a setup. So I guess we could touch on that for a minute. If you guys want to really get deep into it, go watch my live from last night with Anne, who lives in Australia. So she's on fire about it. She's very angry about it. She doesn't like the idea that Americans BS is now over there in a country that does not have gun rights. So they have every right to be upset. I don't blame them. They're just over there kind of minding their own business, and we got these wonderful leaders who just want to suck everyone into their dark forces. So.
And what you showed me earlier, it was Netanyahu that had said something earlier.
Is that who that was?
Yes, that's the Israeli prime minister. And to me, you'd have to blame both country leaders, not just ours, but Israelis too.
Exactly. They all have a script. It's just the matrix, you guys. Again, none of it's real. And not in my books, it's not real. It's a script that they're given, and they have to follow that script, because if they don't, kill switch gets turned on.
I was going to say, as somebody had said, the verbal salad that is coming to his mouth, do they really write, or is he kind of going off kilter?
Oh, I'm sure they do go off script many times. Yeah. And Well, we've seen it. We've seen them go off. It's usually in Hollywood. Hollywood are the ones that we mostly see go off script, and then we see what happens to them. They get sent to rehab.
Well, I do want to mention, since we mentioned Bondi in Australia, Rob Reiner. Okay, that has nothing to do with Hollywood. That was his son. Okay, where his decision came from, we don't know yet. But I would also put that on the what is it called? The verbal salad spewing person.
Oh, I did that, President.
Yeah. Well, what was the new nickname?
I did that.
I did that, President.
I did that.
I did that, President. Yeah. He claims everything great. I did that.
I did that.
But when it's something not so great that he actually did, he blames it on his predecessor. So I'm just saying.
I know, it's so funny. It cracks me up. I'm not into politics. I try not to follow it. I know who they are. Those are our enemies. They are the dark forces. So I'm well aware of who they are. So I don't give them any of my power. I do not give them any of my energy. But it's hard to avoid it when you live in Phoenix, Arizona. You can't even walk into somebody's house without the TV being on, or even turning on your computer, or going in your car on the radio.
Right.
It's everywhere. And all I ever hear is, I did that. And I'm just like, okay. Mr. I did that.
And you will not see most of, 99 and 44, 100% of the time, you will not see my TV on at all. If I'm the only one home, it doesn't get turned on. If my granddaughter's there, that's a different story.
Exactly. Yeah. People watch TV. It's not, whatever. I actually kind of want to start watching a lot of these movies that came out. I hear about how many movies and shows talk about what's happening right now. And I'm like, gosh, I stopped watching TV about 15 years ago. So I own 2 broken TVs.
Oh, good. There's a place down the street on Bell that will take all the
my broken TVs. Oh, good.
Electronics. They might give you money for it too. Just saying.
Wow. Yeah, I've got a broken one here, and I got a broken one underneath my desk over there.
So we're gonna have to get those in.
Yeah, and they've been broken for a very, very long time, and I have not replaced them. So I don't miss them. I don't.
Too much noise.
Yeah, it's just too much noise out there, and that's what I feel about with my lives, and that's why Anna and I've cut them down. Like slimmed them down, because we understand that there's so much noise going on out there, so much chatter. I really don't feel that anyone's listening to what her and I are saying for 2 hours every week. And I don't like wasting my energy. So that's why we slimmed them down to just 2 hours a month. And we'll see what happens with that. We do get about 100 views. I'm sure that our lives do help certain people, but it's just not enough for me to want to put that much energy into them, to be honest, because I have other places to put my energy. I have a waiting list of people who are looking for my services. So that energy's got to go over there.
Yeah. But with what you're doing here and the research you do, does help out a lot of people. I hear it all the time.
It does. And I do know that I put out this is another thing for me, slimming it down, is I put out a lot of information.
Yes.
And I think it's just too much with all the chatter and the noise in the background. So slimming it down, I think, will just help people be able to grasp it and absorb it, and hopefully learn something from it, and implement it into your life. Is there anyone on here that have a favorite live that we did this past year?
We've got a few people here. What? Oh, that's from Sherry Burris. She lives, I don't know if you're currently on the west side right now, because I thought you were traveling around a little bit, but she's usually on the west side of town, so in the area. And there are other people on. They're just not chatting right now. I don't know where Victor is, or Jez, or Kevin.
Well, Victor was up awfully late last night, or I don't know. I think he
Early?
was up early. Yeah, really early. He was up at 3 or 4 in the morning, and he finally left our live after, like, I think it was 7 o'clock. He's like, I got to get a little bit of sleep. And I'm like, yeah, how do you do it? But I
Yeah.
guess he's retired, so.
Well, sort of. But he does have a few things he's doing. He's working on a center and different things like that. Yeah. Well, he had said, I don't know if he still is, but he had said he was going to work on that. But he also had, I don't know exactly what it was, something to do with a center that he goes to and works on things. So I'm not sure.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's doing something with his time, so he's not. Yeah,
But it is really cold there right now. Just saying.
it's very cold. It is really cold. It's cold everywhere, but where we are.
Even though I have a sweater on, it's really not that cold in here.
Well, it's cold in the morning. It gets cold
Yes.
in the morning, and it's cold in the evening. But from about 10 in the morning till about 4 in the afternoon, we are hitting 80, 85 degrees. So, yeah, it's kind of like bipolar weather right now for us.
Well, we are in the desert, and my son reminds me every once in a while, well, even in July, we were wearing the sweaters at one time when he was younger, because the difference in the temperature. Once the sun goes down, it cools off very nicely, and the sun goes down early right now. So about 4:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah, it gets chilly.
So
And we have no wind factor at all either. So,
you weren't outside yesterday, were you?
no, did the solar winds finally start making it windy?
It was
No,
very
I
windy
didn't get to go.
yesterday.
No,
Okay.
I didn't go outside yesterday with this, which is really sad, until I left here last night after my live at 8 o'clock, and then I had to go do deliveries.
I'm gonna
So-
switch this up.
And again, that is the whole reason why I'm slimming things down, because, even after I got off my live, I still had work to do. I still had an order that I needed to fill, and I haven't even done that yet. So I'll get that done as soon as we get done with this live. But there's just not enough hours in the day for me to get everything done that I need to get done.
And that you want to get done.
Yeah,
You haven't even started on those, have you?
mm-mm.
It's just
No.
what needs to be done.
No, I've got tons of projects going on right now that I need to. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to wrap up in the next 6 months. But I guess, okay, so today we're going to talk about more detoxing, but detoxing and alignment. And it's more about detox and spiritual alignment, I should say. And why healing isn't just about adding more. And this is a really good lesson that I learned in my life in the past few months. So that's where this is coming from. I have notes spread everywhere, so hopefully I don't jump around too much, and I hit all the key points that I want to. Yes, I like to write. I actually write an article every month for a magazine. But I have to do my notes. Like I said, I'm just a very busy person, and I do forget. I remember a lot of things. And and I'm pretty smart, and I can remember things, and I can retain things. But then there's a lot of things that I don't remember, like people's names and what I want to talk about on my lives. And things just get really jumbled up. So I always do notes so that I can try to so I cover everything. But it's so frustrating when I get off of these lives and I'm like, oh, I forgot to say this. Oh, I forgot to tell them this part. So now I learned what was maybe about 6 months ago, I started doing these notes and these scripts. Yeah. And they've helped a lot, I think. They keep me dialed in on what my subject.
Now, what do you do with those notes afterwards? Do you
I save them.
Oh,
I
good,
save
good.
them. And right now I will be putting them all together, and then we can go back and use them again. if we want to go back and have a refresher. But I'm also sending them all over to my marketing director. And he's going to make me a new virtual AI assistant because the one that I have now with. So
Beautiful.
yes, and yes, I do the AI virtual assistants. I need help. There's just sometimes that I don't want to do certain things, and all I got to do is put all my ideas in there, and they, they create a lot of stuff for me. But see, I let AI work for me. It's not my friend. I never tell it, please, thank you. No, I don't. I just give it instructions, and that is where it's left at. um, and we've got. I think we even did a segment on AI, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentioned it at least one other time, but yeah.
Yeah. To me, AI technology must match the consciousness for it to work for you. Um, and that we need, I feel that's what we need in the future as we go along, is as long as our consciousness matches the technology, we realize that it's not here for anything but to help make our life easier so we can do more of what we love. And we've just got to do our discernment on it because there's a lot of wicked systems out there that are not in the best interest of the human at all, or Homo sapien. I like to call us Homo sapiens. I call the deep state humans because they're the humans. We're the Homo sapiens.
Well, I'll talk to you about the Old English about the humans later.
Yeah. Uh, so, what time is it? Yeah, it's kind of a short. What we're going to talk about. It's kind of short, so that's why I was just kind of like wanted to talk about like what some of your guys' favorite lives were the last year, but we're not getting anyone coming in and
Conversing with
us. Yes. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get going. I kind of just wanted to just say, everyone that's watching, take a breath with me. Just let that nervous system just settle down. Because what we're talking about today is going to land in the body, not just the mind. So just breathe. All right. Most people think healing happens when you add something, another supplement, another call, another. But what if healing actually begins when you remove what's hurting you? How many do this? I can.
Mm-hmm.
And that, there's a lot of things out there that can hurt you. And this isn't, I want to make this clear. This isn't anti medicine. This isn't anti wellness. And this isn't about doing more. This is about interference. Interference of stealing your peace. The body doesn't heal when you're under constant strain, constant stress. The body can't heal. Nor can it heal when you're not in peace. Our traditional system didn't start by giving you something. Traditional systems didn't start by giving you something. Okay. They started by asking, what's stressing the system? What is stressing out your system? What is it that stresses you out so bad? What doesn't belong there? What doesn't belong? What has actually been normalized in your life that's actually harmful? Um,
Hey, Jess.
because you can't nourish a body that's still fighting poison. What is poisoning your environment? What is poisoning you?
So what is poisoning?
What is poisoning you guys? What's harmful out there?
Well, we talked about noise.
Noise. Um, I got some notes. I wrote some stuff here.
I would say other people's energy as well,
There, I got it right.
because there's so much negative energy out there.
You know, his symptoms are not just random, you guys. They are feedback. The body responds only to what you. The body responds not only to what you eat, but to chronic stress, unresolved trauma, long-standing fear patterns, inherited survival beliefs. Um, Relationships can be harming you. I mean, just think about it. What is out there that is causing toxicity on you that needs to be let go? That needs to get out of your life, and sometimes you just need to look from far away, and that's okay because it's disrupting your peace. The body cannot heal when it's under stress. And I'm repeating myself, but it's true.
And the stress causes so much. So nip it in the bud before it gets started
Because then you feel stuck.
with the
Hmm.
stress. Yeah.
Because when these patterns, and they're patterns, they really are. They're patterns that we do over and over and over. Um, and when the patterns go unaddressed, they act like invisible pressure, limiting energy, clarity, progress. And this is where when you start to feel stuck, even when you're doing everything right. This I just through all of this, you guys. I just went situation myself, not just recently.
She's still working
I'm
through it.
still working through it. So this is, a new thing that Spirit has a new circumstance. Well, it's not new actually. No, it's not new. Far
No.
from new.
No. Yep.
It was just refreshed. It's a refresher, I guess.
Well, it's actually where you are compared to where everybody else is. Like you said, you've changed over the last 2 years. Because we're almost at 2 years.
Drastically, you guys. Drastically. I have released this whole year. You guys have been here with me. You have watched them. You have seen pictures of them, of what has come out of my body.
And that's only a few of them. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, she hasn't shown you everything.
No, I haven't shown everything, but I am in the process of writing a book. I wasn't going to say anything about this, but I've already started it.
Good. Good, good.
About what my journey, about what I've gone through with these parasites.
Watch that word. Critters.
Critters. Oh, that's right. That's right. They censor us on that, huh? Yeah, I forgot all about that. So with me releasing what I've released out of my body, what's come out of my body, I mean, and they're not just, it's not just a worm. Oh, snakes have come out. I've changed a lot. There's been a lot that's gone in my body, and it has not been easy, you guys. I will not ever, I cannot say it. I think I've been sick all year.
Well, you got off of sugar a year ago.
2 years ago. I'm hitting my 2 year anniversary on that.
Are you? Because I thought you started
I hit the
afterwards.
1 year mark last December.
Okay.
When I hit that 1 year mark in December of no sugar, now I'm getting ready to have my second anniversary of no sugar. Well, I'm kind of lying here. Okay, I did have a little piece of apple cider donut. It was a little tiny piece because they're giving samples, a little tiny one, and I did eat it to taste it and see what would happen to my body because I was curious.
Yeah. How'd it go?
I got a stomach ache.
Yeah.
Off of a little tiny piece, you guys. I swear it was no more than a bite, and I got very dizzy. I got very sick.
And other question, was it gluten or non-gluten?
It was non-gluten.
Okay, good.
It was
It
non-gluten.
would have been worse if it was gluten. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got off gluten quite a while ago. I do get gluten though every now and then. That's why I've stopped. I won't eat anything that I pretty much don't cook. I've really eliminated a lot of store-bought stuff. A lot of it.
But you still go to farmers markets,
That's my grocery store.
and that is where you probably got a sample.
Yeah, that's where I got the sample.
And you know it's somebody made it locally and it's locally sourced.
Oh,
so
it's
not that.
Mortimer Farms. Everyone knows
Okay.
about. A lot of people know about them. They cook everything. They get it. I get my. Well, I don't eat meat, but my fur baby does, and so that's where I get meat for my boys and my husband and for my fur baby. Mortimer Farms is a very well known farming company, I guess you could say, who makes everything homemade, everything from scratch, from their farm.
Local farm.
Local farm, yeah. Yeah. But anyways,
I haven't been there. I haven't seen it.
but the body reflects invisible stress, you guys.
Yes.
Hmm.
I do want to mention, and I want to mention that be careful of the spices you take. Know what they do. I mean, I love ginger. Everybody knows I love ginger, and I add it to a lot of things. However, ginger can increase heart rate and high blood pressure. So just be careful. Yes, having it with cinnamon can reduce that, but just be careful. Know what it can do to you. Doesn't mean it's going to do that to you. Because if somebody had that little bit of applesauce or apple cider donut, they probably wouldn't have gotten any reaction to it.
Oh no! They're feeding the parasites.
Yeah, they're feeding the parasites.
They're feeding the parasites. They're making them happy.
And your parasites are almost gone.
You know what? To be honest with you, right now, what I am researching and studying, and I just started doing this about maybe 2 weeks ago, is reinfection. What's causing reinfection? So I don't have much answers on that right now, but that is something that I am looking at and I'm researching because I'm wondering if I am getting reinfected because I still have them coming out. I can show you pictures of what came out last week.
Well, and the other thing is your lymphatic system.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you keep having blockages in your lymphatic system.
Oh yes. And you know, because of the fascia, those are good shows that we did too. This past year, I'm very much into fascia and lymphatic system, lymph nodes and fascia. I carry a lot of my stress in my shoulders right here, in this back area right here, which is all fascia. So when it gets tightened up, that's your lymph. And yeah, I mean, I'm human just like the rest of you guys. You know, I am here learning and trying to figure all of this out, not just for myself, but for you guys too, because this is my spirituality.
Yes.
Spirituality to me is taking care of this vessel. This is why I'm here. This was a gift from God. This is a gift from my mother, Gaia. And it's very important for me to take care of this so that I can take care of my aura, so I can take care of my soul. They're intertwined together, you guys. The whole thing about being on this planet is body, mind, and soul. Not separating them, putting them together, making them one unit. So, yeah, that's to me, that's what it's all about. And I continue to learn and I continue to bring it to you guys on my lives. That's what I do. So when I do hope find out those answers, hopefully I'll get those answers really quick. If reinfection, how that's happening. I have a really interesting story to tell you guys about what happened yesterday. I had one of my clients that came in, and she is very much into detoxing, but she detoxes more with like the ivermectin type protocols, which are fine. I mean, I'm not against them. I mean, as long as you're using them safely. I was called to do an ivermectin detox, which is totally against anything that I would normally do, but I was really called to do it. And I did it, and I ended up getting a tumor out. And it was I only did days. It's a whole 7 day. It has heavy metals in it. It's pharmaceutical, the ivermectin.
Yeah.
Ivermectin, yeah. And I kept thinking, no, I can't do this. The heavy metals, no, I can't do this. I should not do this. This is not completely pure and natural. But everything that I felt was like, no, you need to do this. You're going to be fine, Claudine. You've got plenty of herbs and mushrooms. You know how to detox these heavy metals out of your body. And so I went ahead. When I did it, I understood it when that tumor came out. So, and then I've not ever felt called or did it again. So, and I was fine. I think I was fine. No damage done. I went on a heavy metal detox really, for like 2 weeks after that to make sure I got it all out. Heavy metal detox is very important, you guys. They're what control the free radicals and the parasites, and we're constantly getting infected, always getting infected. Thanks to China. Yeah, that deep state in China, which I call the Black Sun, are affecting us all the time. Oh, geez, my phone.
Well, I want to go back to the infection. Infection also comes from corporations within the United States. I won't say the corporation, but it has to do with farming and the GMOs.
Oh, Bill Gates and all of them that own all of our farms and poisoning
You
us.
can go ahead and say that. I'm not going to say
I'll
that
say their names.
the,
And
the
what's his
name of the corporation, not a possible owner, but the name of the corporation.
You've got Bill Gates, and you've got what's his name?
I don't know.
Fauci, who's bought all of our farms up, and there's a reason for that, you guys.
Because they went to toxicate.
That's
toxins.
one, but there's another bigger issue that's happening here, and it's happening right underneath us, and we don't even know about it. And it's ridiculous. It's because of the water reservoirs. The reason why they're buying up all these farmlands, I mean, of course, it's for control, for to get the 3D meat and all that stuff out on us. Which, by the way, Campbell's soup has 3D meat inside their soups. By the way, just FYI, while we're talking about that, I'll slip that in there. The CEO got caught on hot mic. Look it up. It's all over it's all over social media or the web. Anyways, unless they scrubbed it, they may have scrubbed them. I don't know, because they're really good at scrubbing all this stuff. So they're buying up all of the farmland so they can get the reservoirs, because to own the waters. Own the waters. I don't know how anyone owns water. I don't get it.
Yeah. Well, why do they own oil? Same thing.
I know.
Yeah.
Same thing that they've done with it. I mean, because once they now that they have control of the waters, they literally own rainwater. That's how far they're going.
How can they? Chemtrails. That's how they own rainwater.
Well, they control the weather. They control everything. So,
well, we've got to get back and do our rituals and get the water back flowing again.
Yes. So this is like getting really, really like crazy. Bunch of BS, if you ask me. Because nobody can own water. That belongs to God.
Right.
But if
well, God has provided us with that.
Yes.
Everyone, not one man or
I feel like God
Provision.
is water.
Yes.
He is water. He is the water.
and the air and
And
the
the air,
oil,
because
everything.
we can't survive without water. We are set. We're made in the image of our creators. And there's proof. Our energy is forever. There's no beginning, no end, just like source light. And then
Mhm.
Mother Gaia, where our corporeal human body comes from, she is 75% water, 25% earth. Our body. Again, made in the image of them. This makes sense when it says that in the Bible. Get it? Like that's a very good, easy discernment right there. When you know the facts, we are made of more microbiome organisms than we are human cells.
Wow.
Yeah, these are all facts. So we are made in the image of them. So for any man, they're not man, they're humans. They're disgusting. They're unnatural beings. To own our waters is just insane. And to own our skies and to own the land. The indigenous talked about this, you guys. They warned us.
Yeah.
They warned us. So right now, since they can't own the waters yet, well, they're owning the waters. They're getting there. They're doing this right underneath our nose. They're poisoning them that right now. They're poisoning our waters right now.
Fracking was one way to poison
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Welcome in, everyone. We appreciate you coming in.
But anyways, I guess we get back about
Yes.
the body reflecting visible stress.
Way
Now
back
that
then.
I just got that all out, went on my tangent. I'm very upset about them doing this whole water thing. I just don't. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so there are generational patterns as biological stress, and when I say that, what I mean is many people carry inherited bad patterns that shape health. What I mean by that, inflammation passed through stress chemistry, hormonal disruptions tied to unresolved fear, nervous system hypervigilance learned through family history. How many of you guys can relate to this one? How many of you guys have your dad's anxiety or your mom's depression? Yeah. The one thing that I learned with what I've gone through recently, you guys, is that we carry our parents, especially your mother's crud, because that's what I call my mother's stuff, crud, is wrapped into my DNA.
What better way to own all the water than to use climate change and conservation as a cover?
Exactly. Exactly. Perfect. I love that.
That's just
For sure. Yes. Um, that's exactly what they're doing. And we've got to start standing up and pushing back in our beautiful, intelligent way that we do it as spiritual people, as gods. We're here. We're like you guys. They always say like in spirituality we're little gods. We are. We're
We're one with.
yeah. We're one with God. We're aspects of God.
We are made from and of God.
We're perspectives of God. We're here to do the work. It's what I call us. We are the boots on ground. We are his eyes and we are his ears. We're his little mini soldiers, and spies and stuff. And that's who we are. But not the dark forces. That's not who they are. They have a whole nother God. So their God doesn't have the capability of giving them the breath of life like our God does. Breath is consciousness. I've talked about this before. So because yeah, your breath could get turned off anytime. Okay, so the talk was about the detox and then the spiritual alignment. So we'll get into bridging these two together. And so here's where the spiritual side comes in. Not everyone that stresses the body, not everything that stresses the body is physical. Some of it is emotional, environmental, generational. Yeah. I mean, the Bible even talks about unseen resistance, patterns that repeat until they're addressed. How many patterns are so important? I want to do a show on patterns too. How we have patterns.
Mhm.
And until you recognize that pattern and realize how it's damaging you or evolving you, it's either devolving you or evolving you, then you know change needs to come. And again, remember, change is a muscle. It's a muscle that either we flex or we don't flex it. And when we don't flex it, we don't use it, we get in such a distress.
Right.
Um, these aren't curses. They're just unresolved pressure points. Yeah, your emotional in your environment. Your environment's very, you really got to pay attention to your environment. What's around in your environment? Look at it like it's an autoimmune disease. Because those are caused by environments.
Mhm.
Your environment. Which, yeah, what are you cleaning with?
And it's not just the here and now, it's what's happened over your life that gets accumulated within the body.
Yes,
Correct?
yes. And here's some relatable examples that I wrote down, okay? Think about it this way. You clean up your diet, but your nervous system is still braced. You detox the gut, but stay in a relationship that drains you.
She's been through this. She knows exactly. And I was going through things at the time when we first met, and we were both at the same spot in our
Marital, yeah,
marital
yeah,
relationships.
we were both separated at the time with our significant others.
Yep.
A lot has happened since then.
Yes.
Her story's crazy. Hers is really,
I don't know what crazy, but it's done.
it's
And
done.
yours has been
It's gotten better.
ascending.
Ascending, yes, yes. My marriage, we were saving my marriage, so, which was what I was hoping for, honestly. But I was ready to make that change if I needed to. You pray for clarity, but keep sleeping in an environment that makes your body tense.
Yeah.
I just went through all this, you guys. It's real stuff, and it's okay. I'm still learning. That's why I'm here on this planet, to learn, and I love to learn. So God is always teaching me what I need to know, because I'm always asking, show me what I need to know. And the body notices all of it, you guys. Your cells are code. It can decode you, code you. They know everything. They hear you. Your body can only hear you. Your cells can only hear you, your thoughts and what you say. Any comments out there?
Other than it, like in Electra, she says, "Are you counting?" Not sure what Jess meant by that per se, but she was the
She
one
may be
talking.
talking about so.
I doubt it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. But the good news is you're not stuck. I wasn't stuck. I'm not stuck. No. No. Once you remove the interference, Well, if you
Remove
can,
yourself
yeah.
from the interference.
If you remove yourself or remove that person from the interference or that thing or whatever it is, alignment happens naturally. Still working on all of this alignment happening now that I've just experienced myself in the past year, honestly.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
with all my detoxing and having to sit back about what was it, about 2 months ago, I think, because I've been taking a long break from doing lives, having to sit back and say, whoa, something else needs to be detoxed. It's not just my body, you know. Um, Especially you guys, the because I understand how important it is to protect your sleeping area where you sleep must be protected because you're most vulnerable when you're sleeping. And when that is being disrupted, you know that there's an interference going on. That's how I knew. And my cat also gave me some clues too. So I thought that was very interesting. Yeah, Jill Moon. Remember, I kept telling you she was on the table looking up at the vent?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
I knew, remember, and it bothered me, and I kept saying, she's telling me, so she wants to tell me something, and she's showing me something. And sure enough, she did. She was saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes complete sense. Um, yeah, you guys drop something if any of this resonates with you guys in the comments if you can. Well, I mean, what do you guys already know that's stressing your system out right now? But you've been calling it normal. What is it? I've been there. Please, someone else be there with me.
And to me, what is normal these days? I mean, I don't believe in normality because the world is in such chaos. I mean, there's no balance. We work on balancing our grounding ourselves, not just with Mother Gaia, but with the heavens as well.
Grounding is everything. Grounding is so important. Like I can't even stress that enough. Like when you ground, you really help align your energy with Source and Mother Gaia all together. It's just amazing what it does for the healing, the system, everything, especially your aura and spirit and your soul, and then the human body. But yeah, what is normal? That's a really good question, Julie. What is everybody's normal out there?
Yeah, 9 to 5, fast food. What's your normal?
What is your normal? Stressing out your system.
Hopefully they'll pop in. Yeah, nobody's.
I
There's
know.
people there. They're just not conversing. They could be driving and also. Yes, we do not want you to try.
They're saying it out loud. Right? That's what I do when I'm watching you. You know, watching your lives, and I can't talk because I'm driving, but I start answering. I just throw it out there. I like to talk to myself. So
well, and it's been funny that when I'm on some of the other shows, I hear you sometimes. And it's like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's something about smoking. And I could tell that you were on for some reason. I said, "Is that you?" And you were laughing because
you're smoking a joint on my way to work.
And
I remember that. That freaked me out so bad. I'm like, oh my God.
She knows.
Oh, am I going to have to stop smoking? But which naturally I have. Naturally, I don't smoke so much weed anymore. I don't. My head, in fact, okay, so my headlight went out. Some guy told me, not last night, the night before, Sunday night, I was driving back home, and this guy pulls up to me. He's like, and I'm like, what? So I rolled my window down. I looked over at him. He's like, did you know, young lady, that your right headlight's out? And I'm like, no, not know that. And I promise you, it was not out the night before, because you know how when I leave the store, I can see the lights reflected on my mirror.
Yeah.
So they had just went out, and so then yesterday I was like, well, I can't smoke cannabis on my way. There's something about me. I love to smoke at night when I'm driving. When I'm driving home. So when I get home, I'm nice and relaxed and ready to go to bed. I don't smoke before I come to work anymore. That I ended that a while ago. There's just something about me with smoking with cannabis. My relationship has changed with the detox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since I've been detoxing, I'm just coming to a lot of realizations, you guys. As most of you guys who've been watching our shows for the past 2 know what I've been going through the past year. So with this detoxing all of the critters out of my body, it really has changed my system. So yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna be stupid and smoke in my car and have a headlight and get pulled over. I'm not gonna let the dark forces get a hold of me like happening. I'm too smart for that. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, my smoking is, yeah, don't do it so much. Maybe not. I've gone from like maybe smoking a joint a day to maybe taking 2 or 3 puffs. So yeah, and it's a natural thing that's happening.
And your penchant for smoking came at a very young age. So
Oh,
that's
yes.
why it's very difficult to release it at this age.
Yeah. Well, I've been smoking. No, this is the deal, you guys.
Okay.
This is the deal with me on that one. Okay. I was brought into this. I was born into this style that I have. Okay. I was born into cannabis. Dad was a grower, all this stuff. So I knew it was medicine from the get go. So I've been smoking cannabis since I was 13. I've always been able to quit when I was pregnant. Whenever I'm pregnant, the least thing I want to smoke, everything made me sick. So that's how I know I was pregnant.
Can't have this
It sounds like, ew, I don't want that. Oh, damn, I'm pregnant. No, just kidding. Oh, darn. Oh, I might be pregnant, I should say. Anyways, and then I got into helping getting cannabis legalized, getting our grow rights. And because of that fight that I put up, I got this kind of demeanor that, well, you know what? I want to normalize it, and I'm normalizing it, and it's okay for me to smoke because I helped get it legalized. I worked my butt off for that. I worked my butt off to make, to try and get our grow rights, which we did. And I just felt like I can do this. So that was just how I felt. And now, 7 years later, 6 years later, I am detoxing. I'm feeling a little bit different about it. I guess you can say my new normal is just being completely sober all the time and clean. That's my new normal. Being clean and completely sober. So God shows us what no longer belongs in our body, our homes, and our lives. He's always showing us, always showing me. And that just recently happened. Like I said, probably about 2 months ago, it started showing the invisible stuff that just doesn't belong in my life anymore. And it's got to get out. I can love it from far away, right? No longer gets my energy. Stole my peace. That's why. It's stealing my peace. And that is what you got to look at. When you look at what's stealing your peace, you know the interference. And quit lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself and stop living a lie. That's my normal. He gives us clarity without fear, courage without force, and wisdom to release what's blocking your healing. Everything you need, and every answer that you're looking for is inside of you. You come from a master creator that has no beginning and has no end. And you have this connection. It's inside of you guys. It's there. That common sense that comes through, that's God giving you a download. That's what they call it.
Or that giving you the information you need at the time you need it.
Always, at every synchronicity, Every synchronicity that I love to say this, every synchronicity that I come to, I'm always given the words and the wisdom that I need at that time. The mushrooms always make me look smart, and so does God.
And Jess is saying, I have little to no room for BS in my life anymore. That's her new normal. And Jess has said she is the narcissist's worst nightmare.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, you can hear them coming miles away now, can't you, Jess? And just talking to them, like, tell me if this is not true. You can talk to someone, and within 7 minutes of talking to them, you already know. You usually know it by then, but once they start spewing out, you know the narcissist. Yes, yes. Like I've said, Jess, we've talked about this before, I believe. Narcissisticnism is just our culture. It's America's culture now. That's where we've evolved to that. And it has to do because of our leaders, the leaders of this planet. They've created it. Our natural ability, our natural innateness is wanting to not be, we don't want to be like that. That's not who we want to be. We don't want to be narcissistics. We really don't. Our natural ability is just wanting to be love.
Yes, there is somebody that I listen to and I really appreciate. He said, he was asked what his new religion was because he was a minister at one time, reverend. He says, my religion is love. So I'm embracing that is my religion.
I like that. No, I like that one. I was asked I think it was last week, what's your religion? And I was like, oneness.
Well, that's, to me, that's the other one I would use. But love,
that was the one that came, but I like
yes.
the one love. Yeah, love. Yeah. I love that one. But what just blurted out to me was oneness.
And before I re-listen to that podcast with Reverend Bill McDonald is his name, I would have said the same thing, oneness, but love.
Love, yeah, love and oneness is what I'm going to, if I ever get asked that question again, I'm going to say that. Love and oneness. It's so beautiful. They run around like roaches. Oh my gosh, exactly. They're just like cockroaches. That's what I say. Like you get rid of like 10 of them and oh my God, here comes 20 more. Totally. Okay, so an affirmation I've been saying while I've been going through all of this, the detoxing, the interferences, and getting my spiritual alignment back together. This is the affirmation. I choose alignment. I choose truth. I choose to remove what no longer serves my health or my future. So I'm an affirmation girl. I like saying affirmations. They really, really help me a lot. And they really do create the life you want and manifest the things that you want in life too. So affirmations are just really important to me. And you can just say anything. Just say it. Just however it comes out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Or praying. Some people like to pray. Don't do affirmations so much. I do both. I pray a lot too. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Healing doesn't need more effort, you guys. It needs truth. We all deserve the truth. I always say, I'd rather be slapped with the truth than kissed with a lie.
I love that one too. All these little tidbits.
I know. Me and my metaphors. I say a lot of metaphors because it's the best way for me to get people to understand what I'm saying. So that's why I'm always in metaphors. And plus, I think I kind of just learned it from when I used to astro travel and stuff, because spirit talks in metaphors.
Yeah.
So
I want to go back since we were talking normal. Agent One says normal is what is socially acceptable by the system. Normal is what we choose it to be, because I'm not normal. So I guess you are correct in that. But I'm not normal, and I don't choose to be normal. I choose to be different. I choose to be enlightened. I choose love, and I choose oneness.
I choose me.
I choose me. Yes.
I choose me. I just do me. I know that I'm not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah.
If I was,
right.
and if I was
Thank you.
normal, I'd probably have a following of a lot of people.
But you would be doing things, I'm going to use your word, yes, narcissistically. And
Exactly.
It would be BS.
Yes.
So.
Yes. 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 But yeah.
People say crocheting is a granny hobby, and I say, good. I'm practicing so I can be perfect. Oh, when you become a granny, I love that. I love that.
Oh my gosh, I love crocheting. Oh, you guys, mentioning crocheting, I've noticed that a lot of young girls are doing crocheting.
And a lot of people are picking it up.
Yeah, my granddaughter's going to learn it. She's doing sewing classes. She made her first quilt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and my granddaughter's 14 years old making quilts. I'm like, yeah, we got to get back to the basics.
Yes,
I keep saying that we got to get back to the basics. So yeah, I had a client that came to see me last week, and she's buying her daughter, who's 10 years old, a bunch of crocheting materials. I don't know much about crocheting.
Needles and all that stuff.
Yeah, in a little basket type thing to carry. And yeah, she was showing me. It was just absolutely adorable. But that's kind of stuff just makes me so excited to see our youth going back to the basics. And nothing is more special than when you get something crocheted. I have crocheted mushrooms in here, you guys.
Yes.
And I have crocheted nugs. Oh, you guys want to see them?
Sure.
I'm going to go grab them. They're so adorable.
Yeah. And hopefully you can see the Nomis now. That's the, what do they call it? Diamond point?
Oh, diamond dots.
Diamond dots. Yeah. And that is more recent than old that I know of, because I've only seen that recently.
No. Yeah, the diamond dots. Yes. My new assistant does lots and lots of diamond dots. She's really, really good at it. I'm gonna start. I do sell some of her stuff here a little bit, but I'm gonna really start selling a bunch of stuff because she's into cats big time. We call her Judy Cat Lady. And anyways, so here's my nugs.
Yes, thank you.
And look, he's got like red eyes. Wait, let me get this camera right. Can you guys see that?
Yeah,
the red eyes. Yeah, it's so hilarious. It's so cute. And yes, I'm a cannabis lover. Look at this guy. So cute, isn't he? He's like a marshmallow amanita.
Yeah.
And by the way, you guys, right now is Amanitas. We're celebrating the solstice is all about the Amanita.
Yep. I get it.
Oh yeah, and then he's a bigger nug.
I know you have an Amanita.
And then here's the Amanita, Shroomy Noomy.
And I want to get this one because I've been watching it all day.
And he's all crocheted. Oh yeah, my pillows.
Yeah.
But so these are my little shroomy critters. That's what we call them. And then I've got little tiny ones. And kids just love these. They come in egg to parents. My grandson has like 6 of them. Every time he comes in here, he grabs a new one. He just loves them. But yeah, these are little crochet things. I just think they're so cute.
Now, who does those? Who does the little crochets?
A nurse, a client of mine who's a nurse.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, she was in she's been in like 4 horrible accidents.
Ooh.
She was only in 2 when I first met her, and she couldn't work. And then now she's been in like 2 more accidents. So instead of nursing, she's doing this kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
And she's so sweet. She actually donated all that stuff to my store for me. Okay, where were we? Astrology is the matrix blueprint. Oh, yeah. astrology. We were talking about astrology. How funny for someone to say something like that.
Yeah.
We were just talking about astrology before we went live. I'm not into astrology. I don't give up my power to anything, to nothing, to nothing. But astrology is interesting.
Yeah.
And astrology is kind of the way of it for the matrix. Want to kind of know where you're at, or know about that your life in the matrix, then astrology is good for that. And it's just very interesting. That's all I have to say for me. I mean, I don't practice it, I don't believe in it, but I do find it very interesting how some of these astrology charts does match their attributes. I do find that, like, if you're a Taurus, I'll meet someone who's a Taurus and I'll read something about a Taurus. And I'm like, well, geez, there is a lot of attributes about this, about your personality.
Yeah.
That's right. And it's very interesting. So I believe that because astrology here and it was designed, it's kind of like a manifestation. We manifest that type of attributes with the matrix. And it's just it is very interesting. But it's also interesting. I like to hear what's going on with Pluto when it's inside of whatever's going on. You know what I mean? It's like a forecast of what's about to happen on this planet. But I won't give them. I don't go there and go look at my astrology. I mean, I just can't do that. I used to back in the day. I used to totally be into astrology. I thought, everything gets said every day. You had to read your charts, so you knew if you're going to have a bad or good day. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and close this. Healing doesn't need more effort. It needs truth. When the body is no longer under strain, it remembers how to heal. So, with all of that, you guys, share this with someone you love. Share it with someone who needs it, what we talked about today. And that's pretty much all that I had regarding detoxing and spiritual alignment with it. Outer detoxing.
Well, we were talking about, I know, and what Agent One said, that normality is the system, what they say it is. But we were also talking about what is our new normality for ourselves. And you've been healing for a long time. Hi, KK, welcome in.
Healing and learning.
Healing
is learning.
Yes. Well, learning constantly. I mean,
I love it.
It's never too late to learn.
Never.
You need to learn something. And I know the need we suggest you learn something new every day. And it's not just one thing we learn every day. We are bombarded with new information constantly. There was things you told me this morning that I wasn't aware of. There's things I told you this morning you weren't aware of. So we're all and sharing.
Learning from each other. This
Yes.
is how I kind of look at you guys. This is like epiphany that I had. It's better to learn it, even if you're not using it. It's better to learn it because when you need it, it's better to have it than not have it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right. Yeah, so learn. I have a client who doesn't stop going to school. Oh my gosh, she's the one who got me into doing the beehive classes and
Wow.
yeah, so she's guess what she's doing now?
What?
She's so fun. She's going to truck driving school.
Cool.
She's going to learn how to drive a semi.
A friend of mine started driving a semi, and the results weren't good. So I hope her results are very good.
But she's not doing it to be a truck driver.
No, she just
she does this stuff all the time. She's always going to school to learn something. Oh yeah, and then right now she's She just signed up for truck driving school, and she's just ending her hydroponic class.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Oh, she's wonderful.
But she has the time and resources to do that.
Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah, yeah. And because of her, and everything she does is where I got that metaphor from. Where, okay, so it's better to learn it just in case when you need it, you know it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know it, then that's not a good thing. So,
right.
Yeah.
And we can't, right now at least, we can't tap into something and get the download for when we need it immediately. So learning.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that down to learn to drive. But I wouldn't even know what to do if I was behind a semi.
No.
Oh gosh, I'd run it right down.
I don't even know if the key would turn on for me. I'm just saying. And Jess was saying her new normal is to reduce the. I forgot what she said, but it was about BS and getting the BS out of her life. So if you can put that up again. So what is your new normal, KK? What is your new normal? That's Carrie, for those of you.
Yeah, what did you learn? What's your new normal that has that has been the change in your life from the past year, moving forward into the new year that's approaching us?
Because remember, this is a 9-year. This is when you add 2 plus 2 plus 5, it's a 9-year. So what are you releasing this year? So you can open yourself up to what you want.
Yes.
I mean, the new normal, but also what are you releasing? Because you released a lot this year and continue to.
And I continue on this journey. This journey has not ended. And now I'm looking at reinfection now. Now we're, I'm at the stage of the game of this detoxing physically, my physical, not interference detoxing, but physically detoxing all of these critters out of me. And I continue to. That's why I'm like, oh, am I getting reinfected here? You know what? I was starting to say something earlier and I forgot to finish it. But I had a client that came in here yesterday, you guys, and she got some raspberries, all organic raspberries, red raspberries.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me what store she got them from, but she showed me the packaging. It was organic, and she put vinegar on them. Oof. Oh my gosh, you guys try it. We're doing it on our show.
Okay.
We're going to do this experiment, you guys, next year for sure.
Love that.
Oh my gosh. She has a video and she's got time pictures of every minute that she put the vinegar on the organic raspberries. I keep wanting to say blueberries, raspberries. And the first minute you can already see the parasites.
Oh my goodness.
And then after 5 minutes of it, the vinegar just eats them in the inside out. And they're and then there's like these suspicious looking black hard dots. We don't know what that is, but that was what showed up.
What was it? Was it on
the fruit? Yeah.
The critter or on the fruit? The black dot.
It was all mixed and meshed in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because there are seeds.
No, I don't think these were seeds.
Those weren't seeds.
I don't think
okay, just checking.
No, these were not seeds. But in the first minute, you can see the little white, like little whitey wormy. And then it starts to turn colors and more come out. And then I believe the vinegar, I think just like it makes them explode or something. So it was disgusting. And these were all organic berries.
So Jess's new normal is I'm standing in my power and don't care who accepts me.
Good.
And KK's is my new normal is sovereignty. When I seek for guidance, I now seek within. I trust and know that my guides and spirit team bestow the wisdom I seek.
You don't even have to give up your power to them. You are the Almighty, okay? Because sometimes your guides aren't going to guide you properly. They're not always in your best interest. Remember, this is ancestral stuff. I'm just saying, you guys, I've had these experiences with my guides too. I don't even, to be honest with you at this point, I'm good. I've got my mother Gaia and I've got my master creator if I need something outside. I mean, if I go within.
Yep.
Everything you need to know is inside of you. Call all that power back. You are the Almighty. You come from two of the most amazing, amazing creators that have no beginning and they have no end. But I do have a lot of people who also do have guides. I get that. My dad died when I was 3, and he was my guide for a very long time. But I don't even talk to him anymore. I just talk to the creator and Mother Gaia.
Again, this is her evolution and her normal.
That's just me, and that's.
Yep.
I just like to put that out there, but I get it. But I don't, I don't think anyone. It took an Aborigine to tell me that. And then I remember I rejected it when I first heard that. And then I'd probably say a couple years later, I was like, wow, I think they were right.
Yep.
I think they were onto something. So.
Yes, and I agree with this.
Yep.
Only validation
You need is yourself.
Yes.
1000%. Who cares what anyone thinks? Who
I know.
cares? It's none of your business what
Right.
they think.
Yeah. And with what's going on right now, we know that people that are spewing negativity, we'll just put it nicely, are actually projecting how they feel about themselves to the world. You know this, I know this. But there's so many others out there that are so blind to the fact that this is the way they feel about themselves. Now, I do want to mention that something that I've been working on and studying, but we've been given 10 commandments, and I'm just talking to what the Bible says. In the Bible, in the Old Testament. However, Jesus gave 2 commandments, right? Matthew and Mark, those 2 didn't talk to each other as far as what they were writing because they ended up writing the same thing. Anyway, the second commandment was to love thy neighbor as thyself. Well, here's the problem. There's so many people out there who do not love themselves. And what is the bridge to love yourself? Knowing that, and I'll use the creator, you use God, which is,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
As far as mine is concerned, the same. You were made or created by the Almighty, by the Creator, out of the love, the love that they are. They are infinite, pure, perfect, unconditional love. And when you embrace the love of the Creator, you are loving yourself, because we are all one, the oneness, and that love is what you're made out of. Your soul is made out of. And even in the Bible, it says that God created us in his image. Well, God does not need hands and feet and a head because they're all knowing. So you've got to understand that is our souls are made in God's image. Soul is pure, perfect, unconditional love. So use that when you're thinking about loving your neighbor. Love thyself, because you can't love your neighbor until you do.
So you love yourself truly,
Yeah.
unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
When you learn to love yourself unconditionally, you can learn to love unconditionally. And like she said, all Homo sapiens have souls. We're all one. We all have aspects. We have hands and feet. You don't have to have hands and feet because we
are the hands and feet.
We are the hands and feet.
And the boots, like you said.
and the boots on the ground. And the ears and the eyes for him. So yeah, when you see another a soul and it says love, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. Remember, they are one. You are part of them. They are part of you.
Yes.
And people are going off the rails right now. We're seeing a lot of crazy stuff happening, you guys, with people. I see it all day, you guys, all day long. I've got a lot of cray-crays that come through here.
Not through here, but by here.
Well, in here too.
In
No,
here too,
coming
really?
into your clients. Yeah, I've
Oh,
got
clients.
I've
Okay.
got clients
Whoa.
calling me. I mean, my phone was blown up all day on Sunday. My phone shut off on Sundays. I do not do any work.
Yeah.
Just like yesterday this past Sunday, I was with my grandbabies. I was not going to get disrupted by anyone's cray-cray that day. But my phone was blowing up all day. When I came to work yesterday morning and I turned it on and I looked, I'm like, oh, geez.
Wow.
I get a call from a cray-cray mom, some mother of one of my clients. Yeah. Telling me to stop helping them. If I would.
How old is this client? She's over
fully
18?
grown. Fully grown.
Okay.
Yes, fully grown. For one, I would never even admit that person was my client anyway. So
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So they didn't get very far with me. But I'm seeing a lot of crazy stuff out there.
Wow.
A lot of just people coming here. I mean, they're like just losing it, as in just breaking down in front of me. They're very confused.
The change is going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the Matrix is coming down, you guys. And because that's happening, the dark forces are really pushing in a lot of problems for us. Remember, they can manipulate matter. So they can put that person in your way to stop you from anything that they don't want you to do. They've got that power. I know it seems no, they don't, but they do. They have the power to control your mind. Why do you think you have a mind? They can't control your soul. They can't have your soul. They can't. Soul doesn't belong to them. Never will, never have. They just can't. That belongs to the Creator. But they can put chemtrails, put poison in your food, put poison in your water,
ground,
everything, and insert parasites, archons inside of you to control you. It's real. And as these are starting to break away, as the matrix is coming down, as the AI systems are coming down, as I like to call it, people are beginning to realize none of this is real. And they're losing their minds over it, or just very confused, very upset. Just think about people who haven't done any work on themselves. So,
yeah. Agent One says most people are not in your timeline.
mm-hmm. If you believe in timelines, sure. So there's got to be something to these timelines, because we do have people on all different. Well, everyone's got a different. I guess you got a different experiences. So of where you're at in life, but I guess to change the subject here, you guys. Okay, so what's up with this Atlas 31? Does anyone have any information on that?
Well, look who decided to wake
Oh,
up.
just
Just
yeah, well,
kidding.
he needed to sleep. He was up late. Yeah. Do you, Victor, know anything about this Atlas? What is it? Atlas 31?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it. I've been hearing so much about it lately. I was just
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
behind the
wondering.
sun, it's behind the moon, it's behind this, it's behind that. I have no idea.
It's an extraterrestrial being, they're saying, or something like that.
Can't wait. Like I said on Facebook, it's all about planning.
Oh yeah, we're
Yes.
all on the same page yesterday. Four of us to get our to for them to come on our live, mine and Anne's live. So
Cool.
a step was made last night.
You've been
Now, if we
talking about it for a
could,
while.
I know if we get all four of us together again like that, then maybe we could do the live. But yeah, this Atlas, is it Atlas 31? I think is what it's called. I'm just curious if anyone knows anything about it because I don't know.
Yeah, KK, Agent One, Jess, Victor. We've got others on here too, so if you have a chance to chat on it, please do so. AI Atlas. I think it's their project they've been doing behind the scenes.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's an okay. See, everything's AI to me. I totally, yeah. Okay, all righty. I don't even know where I even start to even research that. I don't even. I care, but I don't care. I'm just curious about it. I guess. I'm human.
Yeah, I was a little curious, but not enough to look at it because there's so many other things going on right now.
Yeah, I just wanted to put out there, just know if anyone know anything about it. But if it's an AI thing.
Yes, I did hearing on TikTok, feeling I get its mothership with Palladians and Lyran,
Do you really?
brother and sister, to help us. Do you really think it's here to help?
Do you? I don't feel that it's a good. I don't think it's a good force. I feel like it's a negative force. I don't even know much about it.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Let that out.
I know I usually do.
I love
Yeah,
sneezing. I think it feels so good.
Yeah. I've got to get back to training myself to let it loose.
But yeah, detoxing this interference, you guys. I have to tell you, if spirituality couldn't get any messier than what I didn't think it could get any messier. I think I called Judy one day and I'm like, I'm just a very messy spiritual person here.
And you had earlier, you had a lot of internal stuff, but all these external blockages. And when I met you, you were in another situation.
Uh-huh. Another interference, yes. Well, that was my environment.
Yeah, exactly.
That was that was me learning about. That was kind of a big lesson on environment.
Yeah.
Interferences.
Not to harm us, just to look from afar. I think you meant afar, not a fan.
Oh, so they're just here just to look. They're in our atmosphere. They're trying to get as close as they can to our atmosphere. They already know. They live underground.
Well, they live in different spots. Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't the Palladians portal over there in Shasta or something like that?
I thought they had a couple.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got
Yeah.
Antarctica too.
Oh, okay. Here we go. My guides gave me a hit on Atlas about a month before it came into the news. I see a spacecraft. They are purposely moving slow so it can be seen, and their energies can be experienced by us.
Interesting.
And I can definitely feel that as a confirmation on that. So it resonates.
Yeah, I have not really any opinion on it. I see. To me, if You asked me about it right away. From what I do know, which is very little, I'm thinking that it's a psyop. So
It might be. But mainly they are here to observe the high energies of the sun and other planets in our that I can understand too. And our yes, Sweden might a portal as well. Um Osterrichen, I'm not sure what you're saying there. Easter seas over here. Yeah.
Okay,
I know that's a little Swedish for me, but
that's cool though.
yeah, it is. A lot of celestial beings are interesting in Earth right now because it's shifting into a higher frequency. Yes, that's one of the things that came up. I think it's been at least a year for that. That the frequency is changing, and like you said many times today, is that what did you call them? In the deep state, they're really struggling to stay in control. And they're doing what they can. One reason of the ice raids and all that is to produce fear, hate, and disillusionment. So when you hear these things, yes, we do feel sympathy for others. However, send them unconditional love because that's the best way to help. I mean, if you can do something physically, monetarily, and you know it's going to go to the right people, go for it. But if you're not sure what to do, send them the unconditional love. Remember, this unconditional love is infinite.
What I'm just gonna put a jab. I'm just gonna jab at this real quick.
Okay.
If this Atlas 31 is all over mainstream news, okay, I can't get away from it. I open up my my Google and my Google News. It's usually the first thing. If mainstream news is talking about it and pushing it, there's an agenda. Because mainstream media is dark forces. They are paid opposition. So that tells me, in my common sense, that this is to set us up for the fake invasion. This is part of the fake invasion that they're going to put on us. Perhaps, is what I'm thinking right now. That's how I'm seeing it, what I'm feeling from it. They've got to put this fake invasion on us. They have prophecies. We're in a prophecy planet. That's facts right there. We all know this is a prophecy planet. So this whole, I don't know if the fake invasion is a prophecy, but it's a plan that's been talked about a lot, especially in the spiritual community. I mean, I hear a lot of our seven-figure spiritual people.
What?
You know what I'm talking about. I'm not one of those seven figures spiritual people.
Does not compute. Does not compute at all.
Well, those people who are making seven figures off of
I know.
yeah,
I know what you're saying, but still,
anyways,
doesn't make sense.
They talk a lot about the fake invasion. So this is Sedona people, pretty much.
Oh. I guess you got to have money to live up there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got another thing that we could talk about too, really quick, since we got 2 minutes. Did you guys see that thing that they found in Joshua Tree?
No. What?
Oh, you guys want to check this out?
Yeah. Okay. And she says, no other alien race is coming to save us, in my opinion. It's Christ consciousness that saves us.
Exactly.
Yeah. True Christ consciousness. Now,
bravo.
Yeah, because these nationalists are so off. It's like they're hypocrites. Huge hypocrites. I just can't. I mean, my jaw drops every time they say anything. It's like, what the? That's why I keep reminding people, love thy thy neighbor as thyself, but love thyself first.
No one's coming to save us. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus came here to teach us how to save ourselves.
Yes, exactly.
He couldn't even save himself from what happened to him. And yeah, no, I totally agree with you on that. Totally 1000%. We have to save ourselves, and we have to help save this planet.
Yep.
To take it a planet from duality to a planet of unity. And as far as I know, universal laws, they're not allowed to be communicating with. They're supposed to stay in their own lane. I don't think any race is going to come and land on this planet until we can live in unity and love each other like we love ourselves. And then we have to learn how to love ourselves. So yeah, I don't think anyone's going to save us. We created this matrix. We created this problem because I believe we were, the reincarnation program to me is the brainwashing program, the brain, erasing our memory program. And then it becomes the brainwashing program. We're stuck. Our souls have been stuck on this planet. It's a prison planet. For now. That was completely controlled by the fallen angels. So we're breaking free from that matrix, and we're doing it, you guys. We really are. It's really happening. I'm seeing signs every day of how much progress we're making.
Yeah. There was something happened the other day that reminded me of the life before COVID. And I was so appreciative and grateful that something came through after this amount of time, after 5 years, something came through that was definitely back to the quality of life that it was before. And I was so excited about it.
Okay, you guys, so I'm going to
Things
show
are
you this
changing.
thing in Joshua Tree. Okay, you can look it up. I'm going to show you guys a picture of it, and then I'm going to click on the video that someone took of it. This is in Joshua Tree. Let me see if I got my phone. Okay, there we go. It's pretty creepy, okay?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. And it's like, wow.
I may have sent it to Jess. Oh, I don't think I have Jess on Facebook. I sent her stuff on Instagram. Okay, so here's the video, you guys.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, they won't let us get on there now, huh?
I was going to say, hey, people, the numbers don't match here. We've got 8 or more viewing and only 7 likes. Come on, help us out here. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
What?
so someone's correlating. Look at that. That's the picture that's on that famous picture. It's at
The museum?
the Vatican.
The Vatican.
The Vatican.
Ah.
Okay, so you guys hold on. Look it. I can't click on the video now. Watch. See if you can click it on the video on the one that I sent you.
Okay. Do you remember how you sent it?
It's Messenger. Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys, you can't click on the video anymore. There was a video, it drips blood. Well, something red. It drips and it ignites and it lights. Oh, and it drips black stuff too, like tar.
Wow.
They don't know how it got there, but it's at Joshua Tree.
And Joshua Tree is far from here.
If you guys get me on Messenger on Facebook and send it to you and see if you guys can open up the video, but it won't let me open up the video anymore. She's going to check and see because I sent it to her. So someone in the comments said, check this out. They're associated with this picture that's in the Vatican. I mean, a lot of people know about this thing that's in the Vatican right here. It's a big picture. It's called the Fall of the Rebel Angels.
Oh, wow. I'm having difficulty. difficulties.
Yeah, it won't let me open it up. Dang it. In the video, it shows it lighting up. And so if you look at this picture, you can see the black sun. Okay. Can you see the black? It's like a black sun. Then it's got a bunch of skulls and it's very wicked looking. Anyways, it just appeared there. A Joshua tree.
Yeah,
and Joshua Tree
could be a portal as well.
Well, Joshua Tree is very known for a lot of alien activity.
Oh my goodness.
Were you able to open up the video?
I'm not, I didn't go to that part.
Oh.
I didn't look that close to it. And all the skulls. Did you see the skulls?
Mm-hmm. I've examined it very closely. I've done a little bit of discernment on it.
So you're saying somebody has a video of it?
Yeah, go into the comments. It's right.
I'm going to go all comments.
It's like the first comment. It should be.
Oops.
Oh, right there. Is that it? Right there?
I'm not
Is
seeing
it
it.
right here?
No.
That's weird. She doesn't even have the video on her comments.
Well, they don't like us to see things.
They scrub every. Well, they took the video down or they did something. It's still showing up on my feed.
Every time I change it to all comments, that doesn't change.
Yeah, if anyone wants me to send it to them, I can. Just message me on Facebook and I can send it over to you if you want me to. I know a lot of our listeners I'm friends with on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is it. And they did shut down the
Well, you know when they do that, when they scrub it, you guys, you know that there's some truth here.
Yeah, they killed the link. Oh, I might have another one. Yeah, it's working.
Okay,
Oh
you
my
got it?
goodness.
Oh, there you go. She got it. Show them.
Yeah. Oops. It went out. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, click on. There we go.
That's a mean.
It starts to glow too.
Oops. Ah. Oh, they're
Oh
moving
no, he's
around.
turning. Yeah, he's moving it around, and he brings it back, and I think we see it start glowing at this point.
He's moving it awfully fast.
I know. They're probably just tripping.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy, you
That
guys?
is crazy.
Okay. Kind of wondering what your guys' thoughts are.
Wow.
Victor says they're cutting my words off as I'm speaking. Oh, Elisa says, oh, my algorithm is different from Julie's. True. Yeah, but she got it on. I can't get it on mine. They won't let me.
She's been looking at it too often.
So to me, I believe it has something to do with the dark forces that represent the black sun. Behind the, when it comes to deep state and stuff like that, behind the scenes that we don't know about, there's all kinds of different organizations back there. Bloodlines. They come from different bloodlines. So they have like the Black Sun, they have the Secret Space group, they have all kinds of different groups back there, behind there. And that, because it has a black sun on it, I'm thinking comes from the dark forces of the black sun. Yeah, so that's what I think. It's coming, and it's here, you guys. I call it the black sun parasite, is what I named it. Um, I think it's an AI system that is showing itself because it's not feeding off of our energy like it used to. It can't loosh off of us like it used to. So it's showing itself because it's trying, because then if it puts us in fear, then it can loosh our energy because it's losing its momentum. And I think we're going to see kind of a lot of this stuff. Perhaps that thing's always been there. We just couldn't see it. It needs our breath. It needs source light breath to continue to exist. Without source light breath from us who have it, it can't exist. And because since the matrix is falling down, I'm thinking that it's showing the overlays that it puts on us. We have all these overlays on us. And that's how they shut us down, and they keep us, sick and not able to perform to our potential, but to keep us well enough so that we can continue to keep working and producing that source breath light that they need, because they don't have their own. Yeah, they can't mimic a soul, and they can't mimic God's our breath. So,
and this is what she's hearing. KK, I heard draconian warlord. I don't even know what that means.
It's definitely draconian, for sure. It's
and just says the draconian are not nice.
Yeah. So, but I think this is a good thing. You guys are trying to put us in fear, but I'm looking at it like, whoa, wait a minute. Something's going on. There's a glitch going on in the matrix system, isn't there now? Then there's this other thing that is appearing, you guys. I don't know much about it. I haven't done a whole bunch of...
and Sami or Same is the indigenous people of Sweden. They mixed around Sweden now, but most known in northern Sweden, or known to be in northern Sweden. Is that what you're saying?
There's so much is going on in the world right now. It's so crazy. I think it's kind of exciting though. And there's this thing.
And there's the music, the song right now. There's so much going on.
This massive new Hindu statue is currently being planned in North Carolina, depicting the Hindu deity Lord Murugan, and standing approximately 150 feet tall, making it taller than the Statue of Liberty.
Oh my.
That just appeared. Yeah,
it just appeared.
That's what they're saying. Like both of these statues appeared. I guess like the draconian black parasite appeared one day, and then now the statues appeared the second day. So I really don't know what's going on with all this stuff, but there's a lot of stuff going on out there. And then the sun had a butterfly in it. Did you guys see that?
No, I didn't.
I'll have to send.
And I take pictures of the sun every once in a while. I'm told to just turn around and take pictures. Okay, good.
Yep. A giant butterfly on the sun, and this was November 16th.
See if I have anything for November 16th. December 1, November 22nd.
So I don't know. Interesting stuff going on out there, though. I'm telling you, distractions after distractions after distractions. They just don't stop.
Yeah. I didn't take a picture that day of the sun. How do you like this one?
Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, that's real pretty.
That's direct to the sun.
Wow. That's bright. Girl, that is bright.
I don't look at it while I'm taking the picture. I just put my phone up there.
That is real bright.
And go for it.
I just want to be left alone to my cottage and befriend the locals.
Who says that?
Elysian?
Jess.
Oh.
That's Jess.
Oh, did she change her name?
No, she just, her moniker on YouTube. She's got another one.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know. Just Spread the good stuff. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't even pay attention to any of the stuff that's going on.
I know we've talked about Puck-UGs. I can't pronounce
Hopis,
it.
yep, the Hopis, yeah, all there.
Aren't those local elementals in your area? I couldn't remember because I remember we talked about it before. Spiritual war at the moment. It's been going on.
We've been in spiritual warfare since the day I got on this planet. This is a planet of war.
Hopi's
sure.
story is coming in truth.
Yeah, the Hopi prophecies. Yeah, I love the Hopi prophecies. That's what made me realize that this was a prophecy planet. I studied the Hopi prophecies for a very long time.
Okay. Can everybody see all of that that's going on there? Oh, we're over time. Anyway, because that's 1. That is at Illumination 1. And this is it at 3. See the difference? There's a huge difference when I got closer to the sun. So much more you can see. But you can see orbs around the sun even in this one. Okay. Just thought I'd share that. Oh, in Massachusetts. That's right. Elementals in Massachusetts. That's what they're called. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in today. I know it took a while for the chat to get fired up, but we appreciate it. And this is the last one this year.
Yes, it's over with. We made it through it. We made it through the year, and look at how much we've grown, how much we've learned, and
Good. Mornings of Gaia is in pain. Well, I need to revert back to the comedian now, George Carlin. Yes. That he wanted to remind us, and I've been told he was a prophet, that Gaia, when she gets tired of what's being done to her, she'll say goodbye to humanity very quickly. So it's up to her. We're here to strengthen her. And remember, when you have any leftover water and you don't want to throw it down the drain, take it out and surrender it for Mother Gaia's cleansing, healing, and strengthening. And ask all entities of water and those who want to contribute to add to this water that you are surrendering to Mother Gaia. I did that. We got a lot more rain in October and November, even in August, that we weren't expecting, and that helped us out a lot. And it'll stop the chemtrails as well.
And all I got to say is remember what it says in Matthew 5:5. The meek will inherit the earth.
Have a wonderful holiday. Everything. Happy everything. Celebrate. And the new year's coming.
Yes. We will see you guys after the first of the year sometime. I don't know yet. We will be getting off this live and we'll be figuring out what we are going to be doing for next year. So we're going to go have a little bit of a celebration right now, you guys.
Yay. Enjoy life. Let us know how you're doing.